In the properties of cis and trans compounds, we have seen about stability. We have seen the dipole moment. Stability of trans is greater than cis because of steric hindrance. Dipole moment of cis is greater than dipole moment of trans. In general, cis compounds have maximum dipole moment and trans compounds have minimum dipole moment. If the molecule is symmetrical matlab if it is symmetrical trans, in that case, its mu is equals to 0. If it is asymmetrical, the mu will be minimum. Agreed? Cis will be having maximum dipole moment. And in case of melting point, if you want to compare about melting point, you need to see for the intermolecular forces along with packing. If you have efficient packing, more will be the melting point. Trans has efficient packing when compared to cis. In case of cis, there will be some voids because of the empty spaces, the packing is not so efficient. As a result, trans has more melting point when compared to cis. Boiling point ke liye, they are already in terms of liquid, so no need to break any packing. So in this case, you just need to see the intermolecular forces. As cis is having greater dipole moment or greater polarity, dipole-dipole interactions in case of cis is great. Okay. As a result, we have more boiling point for cis when compared to trans. Solubility, as this is having minimum dipole moment, trans will be soluble more and more in non-polar solvent. Cis will be more soluble in polar solvent. Anhydride formation, cis can form intramolecular anhydride. Trans can only form intermolecular anhydride. उसके बाद एक क्वेश्चन देखा हमने, will this particular molecule show geometrical isomerism? It can show geometrical isomerism because this nitrogen is having two groups. One of the group is lone pair. So the lone pair can be present in this direction or it can be present in this direction, based on which you will be having different distances between the groups. Okay. If you have different distance, you will be having different properties. Hence, they are considered as geometrical isomers. Okay. The geometrical distance is different. Okay. Next section. EZ and syn anti-isomers. EZ and syn anti-isomers. Okay. ये जो sin and anti nomenclature जो भी है, it is used whenever we have nitrogen as part of double bond. Sin anti isomers. This is the nomenclature. Rather than saying cis and trans, we will be using sin and anti. They are similar to that of cis and trans only, but we won't be using cis and trans. We use sin and anti. This is used whenever you have nitrogen as part of the double bond. C double bond N or N double bond N. Suppose if I give you R, C, hydrogen, double bond N, bond OH. This particular family of compounds, it is called as oxime. C double bond N OH, it is called as oxime. Can this particular molecule show isomerism, geometrical isomerism?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because you are having a lone pair on nitrogen. If you have a lone pair on nitrogen, you can have two different forms of it. C double bond N, you can have lone pair on this side, hydrogen, OH, or you can have the another form of it. OH here, hydrogen, and lone pair. Okay. If hydrogen and OH are present on the same side, if H and OH are present on the same side, in that case, it is called as syn. Okay. If H and OH are present on the opposite sides, in that case, it is called as anti. We cannot use cis and trans. Cis and trans किसके लिए use करते हैं? Whenever you have similar groups on the same side, it is called as cis. Similar groups on the opposite sides, it is called as trans. Okay. Now these groups are different. R, H, OH. Okay. So we are referring with respect to OH and hydrogen. If OH and hydrogen are on the same side, it is called as syn. OH and hydrogen are on the opposite sides, it is called as anti. Or else this particular compound can exist in two different forms, syn as well as anti. Okay. Okay. R, C. I'm replacing hydrogen by some alkyl group. Can this particular molecule have geometrical isomers? Can it show geometrical isomerism?
Yes, sir.
It can, right? C double bond N. Again, you are having a lone pair. The hybridization of the nitrogen being sp2, it is trigonal planar. So the lone pair can be oriented in this direction, or it can also orient in the opposite direction. So based on that, you will have two different structures. Even in this case, the isomers formed are referred to as syn and anti. There are some specific rules in order to identify which is called as syn and which is called as anti. Those rules are not part of our syllabus. They will never be asking, they will not be giving the molecule, and they will never be asking which is syn and which is anti. They will just ask, can that particular molecule have geometrical isomers or not? It can definitely have geometrical isomers because these two are two different structures. So we will be referring one of the molecule as syn. Agar isko syn pakda to the other will be anti. Okay. If this is anti, if I am referring to this as anti, this will become syn. We don't have specific rules to identify which is syn and which is anti in our syllabus. Okay, so don't worry about that. In this case, if the hydrogen and OH are on the same side, it is called as syn. In this case, depending upon the alkyl groups, you will be having some rules. No need to worry. Just identify them as two different compounds, syn and anti. Is that clear? Okay. Can this particular molecule R1 and double bond N R2. Can this molecule show isomerism, geometrical isomerism? Can it show geometrical isomerism? It can, right? It is having a lone pair.
Yes.
Lone pair. The hybridization of this is sp2. This is also having hybridization as sp2. sp2 matlab trigonal planar hoga. So R1 nitrogen double bond N R2. Both the lone pairs are on the same side. N double bond N. The lone pair placed in opposite directions. ये R1 होगा, ये R2 होगा. Clearly, you can see different geometric distances between the alkyl groups. Hence, they are called as geometric isomers. If both the lone pairs are on the same side, it is called as syn. If they are on the opposite side, it is called as anti. Any doubt, anyone? Okay, everyone. Okay. I will show you a reaction which we are going to study in the chapter of aldehydes and ketones. I will show you a reaction by which you can form these oximes. Okay. This is called as an oxime. If you take an aldehyde or a ketone, R, C, double bond O, R dash. If that particular R dash becomes hydrogen, it will be an aldehyde. R C double bond OH. If the R dash becomes any alkyl group, it will become a ketone. Okay.
So
That on reaction with NH2OH, which is called as hydroxylamine. आपको करना क्या है? Place the aldehyde or ketone alongside NH2OH and remove H2O. उनको आमने सामने रख के H2O हटा दो. If I am removing H2O, इस कार्बन को 2 बॉन्ड्स का नुकसान हो रहा है, and इस नाइट्रोजन को भी 2 बॉन्ड्स का नुकसान हो रहा है, because it is having 2 hydrogens. So form 2 bonds between carbon and nitrogen, which will result in the formation of oxime. Agreed? Double bond N, bond OH, R dash. You can form 2 different oximes, syn plus anti. दोनों बन सकता है. Any doubt, anyone? NH2OH. NH2OH is called as hydroxylamine. Okay. And ये जो particular part है, this is carbonyl group. Carbonyl compound. And the formed product is called as oxime. If it is formed from aldehyde, it is called as aldoxime. If it is formed from ketone, it is called as ketoxime. Okay. इनके बारे में बाद में भी देख सकते हैं हम. अभी के लिए understand that as oxime. I'll give you a question. Solve the question. The smallest ketone. The smallest ketone and its next homologue. What is meant by homologue?
gap of CH.
Paper by CH2 bond.
Next in line plus CH.
In progress.
The question is, the smallest ketone and its next homologue reacts with hydroxylamine. I'm asking what is meant by homologue. Shiv Prasad. Arya Shurvanshi, Ayush Patil.
तो मतलब वो नेक्स्ट इन लाइन
Sorry?
उसमें एक CH3 ऐड किया तो
क्या ऐड किया?
एक कार्बन और ऐड करके और homologue.
कार्बन बोल सकते हो और you need to say CH2. Homologous series क्या होता है? Each and every member, consecutive member differs by one CH2 group. Good, Karthik. Please answer this question. Smallest ketone and its next homologue reacts with hydroxylamine to form oximes. How many products are formed? How many products are formed? Most of you have kept their video on. Very good. Please others also put their video on. What is the smallest ketone? What is the name of it?
Propanone.
Propanone.
Propanone. What is the common name of it? Ketone is R C double bond O R dash ना. Smallest के लिए make both of them as CS3. This is propanone, or it is most commonly called as acetone. Right? Next homolog का मतलब क्या है? You need to add
H2.
एक CH2 add करना पड़ेगा. So this will be CH2 CH3 double bond O. Okay. This can be called as butanone. Okay. और ब्यूटोन ब्यूटान 2-on भी लिख सकते हो आप लोग. As it is कीटोन, वो बीच में ही आना चाहिए. आप डबल बॉन्ड हो यहाँ पे लगाओ या यहाँ पे लगाओ, it will be the same. इसलिए मैं simply ब्यूटानोन करके लिख दिया. No need to mention butan 2-on. 2 is extra information, right? Agreed? अगर फर्स्ट कार्बन के ऊपर रखा तो it will be an aldehyde. So it has to be either on second or third. मतलब इस साइड से देख रहे तो. Okay. It is reacting with hydroxylamine NH2OH. They're asking about total number of products formed. Answer कितना है?
4.
4. 4 is not the right answer. 4 is not the right answer. Any other answer, please? You need to simply remove H2O, CS3, C, double bond, N, bond, OH, CS3. Answer, please. The answer is not 4. The answer is anyone?
3, 6.
The answer is 3. Good. The answer is only 3. This cannot show geometrical isomers. What is the reason for that? AbCS3 है, AbCS3 है. If you interchange, यहाँ पे lone pair, यहाँ पे OH रखो. Interchange that. यहाँ पे OH, यहाँ पे lone pair. What difference will that make? These groups are same. The distances are same, right? If these groups are different, then यहाँ पे OH रहा तो the distance will be different. यहाँ पे OH रहा तो the distance will be different. Agreed? So इसके लिए only one form exists. इसके लिए you can have two forms which are syn plus anti. So total कितना हो गया answer? The answer is 3. Understood? The basic condition. This is the basic condition for geometrical isomers. G1 must not be equal to this G2. Agreed? Any doubt, anyone? Okay, good. This is about syn and anti. Let us see what is the purpose for EZ, E and Z nomenclature. EZ isomers. I'll give you a compound. Tell me if that particular compound can have geometrical isomers or not. First of all, how to form stereoisomers, everyone? How to form stereoisomers?
By interchanging two different groups on each double bonded carbon.
By interchanging two different groups which are present on the same carbon. If you interchange two groups which are present on the same carbon, in the process, you will be generating a new compound. Tell me if this particular molecule can have geometrical isomers. If yes, please draw that molecule. करना क्या है आपको? Interchange two groups present on the same carbon. यहाँ पे आइडेंट रख दो, यहाँ पे ब्रोमीन कर दो. Don't interchange these. एक ही बार इंटरचेंज करना है. ओके देखो यहाँ पे इनिशियली द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन फ्लोरीन एंड ब्रोमीन सम L1 है, तो यहाँ पे दूसरा कुछ हो गया. ओके clearly you can see two different distances leading to two different types of interactions. इसका मतलब these two are two different compounds. Identify them as cis and trans. Can you do that? Can you assign cis and trans for them?
No, sir.
No, right? Cis and trans होने के लिए क्या चाहिए? You need to have two similar groups. अगर ये भी fluorine रहा तो both fluorines on the same side it will be called as cis. Both fluorines on the opposite side it will be called as trans. But here you cannot identify them as cis and trans. Hence we will be using a new nomenclature which is called as E and Z. आपको one of the exams में आया है, ये revision test में सर ने दिया है E and Z nomenclature, but तब तक हमने ये किया नहीं. We will be using EZ nomenclature. If you try to write the IUPAC names, can you tell me the IUPAC names for them? बताओ. Tell me the UPSC name fast.
1 bromo, 2 chloro, 1 iodo, 2 fluoro, ethene.
Very good. ये यहाँ पे B starts first when compared to C, then F and I ना. पहले B आता है A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. पहले B, C, L, F, I. So 1 इसको देंगे, 2 इसको देंगे. 1 bromo, 2 chloro, 2 fluoro, 1 iodo. It is 2 fluoro, 1 iodo, ethene. Agreed? Okay. इसका नाम भी वही रहेगा. To differentiate among these two, what we can do is either we can add cis or trans. As we are unable to add cis and trans, we are adding E and Z. Okay. EZ nomenclature is used. This is nomenclature. EZ nomenclature is used for differentiating those two isomers. If you write the only IUPAC name, both of them will be having same IUPAC name, which is 1 bromo, 2 chloro, 2 fluoro, 1 iodo, ethene. Is that clear? Okay, ठीक है. So now we need to assign rules to identify which is E and which is Z. We have set of rules which are called as CIP rules. CIP मतलब it is based on names of the scientists Khan, Ingold, Trilog. CIP मतलब Khan, Ingold, Trilog. CIP rules. They have given set of rules to identify which is E and which is Z. Rules के बारे में लिखते हैं. If you have following groups, some G1, G2, G3, G4. What we will be doing is we will be assigning priority. We will be assigning priorities to the groups. इस पर्टिकुलर कार्बन के ऊपर you are having two groups G1 and G2. You will be assigning priority. अगर दो ही ग्रुप्स है ना, so one will be having first priority and the other will be having the second priority. Okay, similarly इन दोनों को भी priority देंगे. ये दो ग्रुप्स को one will be having first priority and the other will be having second priority. If you are having similar priority groups on the same side, if you are having similar priority groups on the same side, it is called as Z. If you are having opposite priority groups on the similar priority groups on the opposite sides, it is called as E. Okay, आयुष तुझे बहुत नींद आ रही है, it's okay, उठ जाओ. If you are having similar priority groups on the same side, मतलब ये भी 1 है, ये भी 1 है, then this will be 2, this will be 2, then it is called as Z. If you have this as 1 and this as 1, then it will be called as E. Is this clear? So we need to know how to assign priorities. The rules are simple. See for the atom which is directly attached to carbon. Okay. The one which is having greater atomic number will be having greater priority. Once again, the atom which is directly attached to the carbon, look for that particular atom. The one which is having greater atomic number will be having greater priority. If the atomic number is same, कब हो सकता है? In case of isotopes, like hydrogen, deuterium, tritium, ऐसा कुछ दिया है. The one which is having greater mass will be having greater priority. Out of hydrogen and deuterium, deuterium has higher priority. Clear? यहाँ पे पहले इन examples के लिए देख लेते हैं. I will also list out the rules. Don't worry. Out of fluorine and chlorine, which has greater atomic number?
Chlorine.
Out of fluorine and chlorine, which has greater atomic number? Chlorine ना, वही कहा आप लोग ने. So this has priority 1 and this will be having priority 2. Any doubt? Okay. Out of bromine and iodine, अब इनका हो गया. Don't compare this with this. You need to compare the groups which are attached on the same carbon. Okay. Bromine and iodine, which has greater atomic number?
Iodine.
Iodine.
तो इसके लिए 2 होगा, इसके लिए 1 होगा. Similar priority groups are on the same side. Hence, this will be called as Z. Agreed? यहाँ पे क्या होगा? This will be 1, this is 2, this is 1, this is 2. Similar priority groups are on opposite sides. So this will be called as E. समझा? Is this clear? Okay. What I will do is, I will give you some questions. Try to give EZ configuration for them. I will write the rules below. Okay. So please mark these questions. आप लोग ये करते रहना. Meanwhile, I will be marking the rules. Assign EZ configuration for these two. मार्क कर लिया आप लोग ये क्वेश्चंस? प्लीज मार्क दिस क्वेश्चन. हुआ क्या? यहाँ पे CH2 CH3 है, यहाँ पे CH3 है. आउट ऑफ these two, which is given higher priority?
CH2
CH2 CH3.
CH2 CH3.
Are attached to carbon only, na? Both. This carbon is directly attached to carbon. This is also directly attached to carbon. Both of them are having similar atomic number, ना? है कि नहीं? उस केस में आपको करना क्या है? You need to go for the next atoms. ये जो पर्टिकुलर कार्बन है, it is attached to hydrogen, hydrogen and carbon, right? CH3 हुआ. This carbon is attached to hydrogen, hydrogen और ये भी हाइड्रोजन है. तो यहाँ पे आप लोग को कंपैरिजन नहीं मिला. देन गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ एटम्स. इन तीनों में हाईएस्ट एटॉमिक नंबर इज ऑफ कार्बन. इन तीनों में द हाईएस्ट एटॉमिक नंबर इज ऑफ हाइड्रोजन ओनली. तो इसका इसके साथ कंपेयर करो, कौन सा बेटर है? ये वाला ना? ओके.
CH3.
सो हेंस आई एम गिविंग, आप लोग का आंसर सही है. दिस इज हैविंग प्रायोरिटी 1, this will be having priority 2. In case of isotopes, heavier is the isotope, more will be the priority. Okay, so this will become Z. Anyone? Now solve the second question.
E आएगा.
क्या आएगा? E. E is the right answer. सबको E आना चाहिए. नेक्स्ट वाला E is the right answer. सबको आया क्या ये? सबको ये आया क्या? ओके, दिस इज हैविंग, यहाँ पे ऑब्वियस है, दिस इज हैविंग प्रायोरिटी 1, दिस विल बी हैविंग प्रायोरिटी 2। इस CHO को कैसे एनालाइज करना है? दिस इज डायरेक्टली अटैच्ड टू कार्बन विच इज अटैच्ड टू हाइड्रोजन, डबल बॉन्ड हो ना, C double bond हो, so you need to visualize that as it is attached to two oxygens. Okay, double bond मतलब दो बॉन्ड से लगा हुआ है, so you can visualize that as attached to two oxygens. Okay, similarly this oxygen is also attached to two carbons because this is also attached to carbon via double bond. So क्या करेंगे, उसके आगे कोई एक ऑक्सीजन के आगे attach one more carbon. This is how we will split it. Okay, ऐसे split करने के बाद we will analyze that. Is that clear? यहाँ पे COH को C डबल बॉन्ड OH मतलब दो ऑक्सीजन के साथ अटैच करो, फर्दर वन ऑफ द ऑक्सीजन अटैच कार्बन, यहाँ पे O, देन C डबल बॉन्ड OH ना, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन, यही होगा। एनी डाउट एनीवन? क्लियर है यहाँ तक?
तो
तो
वो
यहाँ
कार्बन से क्यों अटैच किया है?
कार्बन से इसलिए किया है, जैसे इस कार्बन इस ऑक्सीजन के साथ डबल बॉन्ड है, वैसा ही इस ऑक्सीजन इस कार्बन के साथ डबल बॉन्ड है ना। So this carbon is attached to two oxygens. Similarly, the oxygen is also attached to two carbons. So for one of the oxygen, I have attached another carbon. Agreed? समझा? Everyone? Clear है? Okay. So यहाँ पे आपको, if you see, you are having two oxygens here. यहाँ पे you are having how many oxygens? 3 oxygens, right? So this will be having greater priority when compared to this. Clear? और else यहाँ पे उसका आगे भी देख सकते हो, बस यहाँ पे दिस इज सफिशिएंट, टू ऑक्सीजन, यहाँ पे हमको कंपैरिजन आ गया, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन ऑक्सीजन है, यहाँ पे तीनों के तीन ऑक्सीजन है, सो दिस इज हैविंग ए ग्रेटर प्रायोरिटी व्हेन कंपेयर टू दिस। सो यहाँ पे विल मार्क दिस हैज 1 एंड दिस हैज 2, सो दिस हैज टू बी E. एनी डाउट? ओके, ठीक है, वही यहाँ पे रूल से लिखा है फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग लेटर ऑन। I'll give you some more questions. Please mark E and Z. Assign EZ Please take down the questions and mark E and Z. Is it done? Shall we discuss? पहला वाले में tell me the priorities. CS3 will be having more priority to hydrogen. यहाँ पे this carbon is attached to 2 hydrogens and carbon. ये वाला भी 2 hydrogens and carbon. This carbon is attached to 3 hydrogens, but this is attached to fluorine. So this will be having greater priority. Any doubt, anyone? चलो 1 होगा या 2 होगा. So this has to be E. Okay. यहाँ पे this is 1. This is 2. Has to be 1 because वो iodine है. So this is Z. Very good. इसका आंसर बताओ.
E.
This is 1. This is 2. This will be 1 and this will be 2. Everyone. The mistake यही किया होगा आप लोग. This carbon is attached to bromine and bromine. This carbon is attached to, even though 2 hydrogens, you are having 1 iodine. अभी ये जो iodine है, it is the highest atomic number. Compare this with any of the bromines. This is the highest atomic number. Okay. This is directly attached to iodine. So this will be having greater priority, but not this cell. Okay. Everyone. Clear? So यहाँ पे आपको ये 1 होगा because of the greater atomic number of iodine. So this will be, what is the answer?
Z.
This is Z, but not E. यहाँ पे again this is 1, this is 2. देखो यहाँ पे देखो, don't compare the iodine क्योंकि initially it is attached to bromine, hydrogen, bromine, and then CH3. Here it is attached to carbon, another carbon, and sorry. First it is attached to carbon, hydrogen, and hydrogen. This carbon is attached to that iodine. पहले कंपैरिजन यहाँ पे होगा ना, उसके बाद आगे जाएंगे. यहीं पे you are having bromine. Agreed? So bromine having higher atomic number. इसके लिए यहाँ पे 1 होगा, यहाँ पे 2 होगा. Any doubt, anyone?
No, sir.
So this will be again E. Agreed? ओके नेक्स्ट ये वाला क्वेश्चन, इफ नथिंग इज प्रेजेंट उस साइड हाइड्रोजन रहेगा, सो ये 1 हुआ, ये CH2 से H3 है, ये वाला 1 होगा, तो क्या हो गया, ये E हुआ. You are having two CH3 groups on the same side, so this can also be called as cis.
Cis.
EZ can be used for any molecule. Cis trans will be used if and only if two groups are similar. Okay, so this will be called as cis. यहाँ पे देखते हैं, this is one priority, this is first priority, this is second priority, this is Z, and this becomes trans. Okay, any doubt? ये वाला, this is 2, this is 1. In fact, यहाँ पे I need to change because it cannot show isomerism. ABCH3 ABCH3 है ना, उसके पास isomerism होगा ही नहीं. यहाँ पे Cl रखते हैं, so this will become 1 again. This will become 2. यहाँ पे ये क्या हुआ? This is Z and this is cis now. क्योंकि two similar groups CH3 same side पे है. So ये जो EZ configurations जो है, E can be cis, Z can be trans, Z can be cis as well. It is not like that, like E हमेशा cis रहता है, Z हमेशा trans होता है, ये जरूरत नहीं है. E can be cis or E can be trans, Z can be cis, Z can be trans. Agreed? Okay. Okay. Last. This is 1 and this is 1. So this will be Z and this is cis. Why am I calling this as cis? You have two hydrogens on the same side. देखो Z can be trans, Z can be cis. E can be cis, Z can, यहाँ पे फिर से Z है ना ये, yeah, Z can be cis. Any doubt anyone?
No,
I
sir.
hope. Okay. Next question. Right. IUPAC names. While writing IUPAC names, you need to attach cis, trans, or E and Z. Okay. CH3, C, double bond C. पहले इसके लिए लिखो, बाकी देता हूँ. ऐसा यूपीएससी नेम. अगेन फिजिक्स के लेक्चर में आज कितने अटेंडेंस आए थे?
65-70.
केमिस्ट्री पढ़ना बंद कर दिया क्या बच्चे? अच्छा है, अच्छा है. कोई एक सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर फोकस करो। आंसर पहले EZ बता देना।
Z.
Z.
One, this is one, so this has to be Z. नेमिंग में क्या होगा? If you assign numbering, यहाँ पे 1 देंगे आप लोग, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, नाम क्या होगा बताओ?
3-methyl
Methyl hextuine.
3-methyl hexatuine. Agreed. As it can show isomerism and as this is Z form, you can say this is Z3-methyl hexatuine, or simply you can write, यहाँ पे cis trans भी applicable है. You can also say trans 3-methyl hexatuine. Okay. Either it is Z3-methyl hexatuine or it is trans 3-methyl hexatuine. Is that clear? Okay. ठीक है. So उसके जैसा ही please mark answers for the other questions. You just need to add cis or trans, E or Z.
वो सिमेट्रिक सिस और सिमेट्रिक ट्रांस के लिए कैसे करता है?
Simply you can say cis or trans. ऐसा सिमेट्रिक कैसे बताने की जरूरत नहीं. ओके. मॉलिक्यूल स्ट्रक्चर ड्रॉ करने के बाद तुमको वो सिमेट्रिकली दिख जाएगा. Is it done? यहाँ पे आपको फोर्थ पे कंफ्यूजन आ रहा होगा कैसे करना है, आ रहा है क्या? You got the answer.
फिर सीधे से ट्रांस चलते
Use E and Z rather than using trans cis. E and Z is applicable to everything, na? Use E and Z.
E hex 2,4 dyne.
Okay, पहले इनका देख लेते हैं एवरीवन. पहले इधर से स्टार्ट करते हैं. This is one. This is one. So this will be Z. Numbering में यहाँ पे 1 देना चाहिए, यहाँ पे 2 देना चाहिए. B starts first. So this is Z. Answer please.
1 bromo 2
2
chloroethene.
chloroethene.
Z. 1 bromo. 2 chloro. Ethene. Very good. यहाँ पे this is one. This is one. Answer.
Z 1,2 diethylethene.
यहाँ पे आप लोग ये Z बोल रहे हैं क्या? Z कहाँ है?
E होगा ना ये?
Why are you saying this as Z? E है ना? Opposite direction. Same priority. This is Z, right?
हाँ
Z. कितना है? Number of carbon atoms? 1,
Hex 3
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
X3.
Hex 3 ene. Any doubt, anyone? Okay, good. यहाँ पे देखते हैं. First of all, let us do the numbering. Numbering, if I'm doing it from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left to right numbering ये होगा.
तो दोनों
With
तरफ से
rest-
same है.
देख दोनों तरह से सेम ही है. देखते हैं एक बार. If I'm taking this particular pi bond, this group is priority 1 and this group is priority 1. Agreed? With respect to this pi bond, मैं यहाँ पे मार्क कर रहा हूँ. This is priority 1 and this is priority 1. So similar priority on the opposite sides. यहाँ पे भी with respect to this pi bond, ये वाला priority 1 हुआ, ये वाला priority 1 हुआ. So similar priority are on opposite sides. So both of them are E.
E.
Okay. And कहाँ पे है? On the second carbon you are having double bond. So second position पे E है. And on the fourth position also 2E 4E. We will write this as 2E 4E. Second position पे भी वो E है. Fourth position पे भी वो E है. Okay. If it is not numbers देने का क्यों जरूरत पड़ा? If it is not E, one of them is E and the other is Z. तब कैसे लिखेंगे? EZ करके लिखा तो कौन सा E है कौन सा Z है हमको पता होना चाहिए ना. Okay. Hence we are giving numbers. Second position पे भी वो E है, fourth position पे भी E है. अगर वो Z होता तो second position पे E, fourth position पे Z. वैसा कुछ लिखेंगे. Understood? Everyone. So इसलिए 2E 4E. The other name?
X2 को
Hexa 2,4 diene.
Hexa. It has to be hexa. Very good. 2,4 diene. Any doubt, anyone? इसके जैसा ही next लिखो, बाकी लिखो. Once again, everyone, please understand this. If I am doing numbering in the opposite side, everyone, concentrate. If I am doing numbering on the opposite side, 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash, 5 dash, 6 dash. यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड्स कहाँ पे आया? 2 और 4 पे सेम है ना. एंड सेकंड कार्बन पे अगेन इट इज E, फोर्थ कार्बन पे भी E है. इधर साइड नंबरिंग से कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा. 2E 4E आएगा. एग्रीड? ओके. या प्लीज सॉल्व द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन.
Sir,
Yeah.
2E4Z hexa 2,4 die.
2E4Z hexa 2,4 diene.
And
Is
again
this right?
reverse also. 2Z 4E to hexa 2,4.
Very good. दोनों सेम ही आया या डिफरेंट आया?
Different.
Very good. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is one way of numbering. The other way is 1 dash, 2 dash. The double bonds are in equivalent positions, so you can number it in any direction. Okay. If you are following the numbering left to right, तब क्या आया? सेकंड पोजीशन पे आपको कौन सा है? E है ना? 2E. If I am following left to right, both the same priority are on the opposite side. In this case, ये और ये same priority on the same side. यहाँ पे Z होगा 2E 4Z hexa 2,4 2,4 diene. Agreed? अगर ऑपोजिट से नंबरिंग किया, देन सेकंड पोजीशन पे आपको कौन सा आ रहा है? Z आ रहा है ना? 2Z 4E hexa 2,4 diene. Both the names are right. यहाँ पे आप लोग को 2 different names दिख रहे हैं, इसका मतलब these two are not 2 different compounds. These 2 names are written for the same compound. Agreed? Agreed. Can I also say this molecule is symmetrical? I am calling this as symmetrical because of identical numbering. Left to right से जो numbering है, right to left में भी same numbering है. Whenever you have symmetrical molecule, very very important, इसका use हम आगे अभी करने वाले हैं. Whenever you have symmetrical molecule, Ez and Ze are not 2 different compounds, they are the same compounds. 2E4Z ho या 2Z4E ho. I am writing these 2 names for the same compound. So you should not treat these 2 as 2 different compounds, but they are the single compound. Is that clear? Okay. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? Okay. यहाँ पे इसके लिए बताओ, you need to definitely do the numbering from the right hand side because fluorine आ गया ना, उसको less priority देना पड़ेगा substituent को.
2Z4E.
This will be fluorine is the first priority, ये वाला first priority होगा, so this will be 2Z 4E. नाम बताओ.
2 fluoro hexa 2,4 diene.
2 fluoro hexa. Very good. 2,4 diene. Any doubt anyone? Okay. इसका नाम बताओ. 7th का नंबरिंग किस साइड से करेंगे? राइट हैंड साइड से. Okay. Please tell me the name.
2-methyl hexa 2,4 diene.
EZ कहाँ चला गया? 2-methyl hexa 2,4 diene. EZ कहाँ गया?
So 4E.
4E 2E4E नहीं. सेकंड वाला कार्बन it is not geometrical isomer. AbCH3 AbCH3. Please understand that both of them are CH3. It cannot have isomerism. EZ रहेगा ही नहीं. You are having only one, so you can simply mention that as E. क्योंकि एक ही है ना. If you are specifying that as 4A, आपको और clarity आ जाएगा कहाँ पे वो E configuration है, but not required because you are having only one E. Agreed? You can simply say E2-methyl hexa 2,4 diene. Is that clear? Okay. यहाँ पे ये logic याद रखना. If the molecule is symmetrical, in that case, Ez and Ze are not 2 different compounds. They are the same compound. We will be using that for calculating total number of isomers for a given molecule. calculation of total number of geometrical isomers. We have two different formulas based on if a molecule is symmetrical or not. Suppose if you are having a molecule has n geometrical centers. What is meant by geometrical center?
C double bonds.
Double bond C, or about that particular center you have geometrical isomers. Okay, if you have n number of geometrical centers, उसमें case 1 molecule is unsymmetrical. How to know if a molecule is unsymmetrical or not? Do numbering from right to left and left to right. If you are getting two different numberings, definitely the molecule is unsymmetrical. Agreed? Symmetrical के लिए do numbering from right to left, left to right. Same numbering आ रहे हैं आपको. There is no difference. Then the molecule is symmetrical. Agreed? Okay. Molecule is unsymmetrical. बहुत आसान है. The formula is very easy. In this case, total number of geometric isomers. Total number of geometric isomers. G isomers indicate geometric isomers. Okay. Equals to simply 2 power n, where n is the number of geometric centers. Clear? Easy है. 2 power n. If you have 3 geometric centers, it will be 2 cube 8. 5 geometric center 2 power 5. 2 power 5 कितना है? 32 है क्या? 32, so on so forth. Okay. Example. If you have CH3, CH double bond, CH bond, CH double bond, CH bond, Br. Okay. Is this symmetrical or asymmetrical or unsymmetrical? It is unsymmetrical. दिख रहा है ना, यहाँ पे Br आ गया, यहाँ पे कुछ Br नहीं है. Okay. It is definitely unsymmetrical. So यहाँ पे geometric centers कितना है?
2.
यहाँ पे एक है. Even this particular double bond, it is attached to, the carbons are attached to 2 different groups. Okay, you have 2 geometric centers. So isomers कितना हो जाएगा? 2 square. You need to have 4 isomers. Okay, क्या क्या isomers हो सकता है? Let us see that. E Z E Z E E Z Z. These are the possible 4 isomers. देखो, you can have EE, मतलब ये भी E है, ये भी E है. You can have EZ, ये E AZ हुआ. You can have ZE, मतलब ये वाला Z है, ये वाला E है. You can have both of them as Z. Agreed? Okay. Identify कैसे करना है? देखो, मैं यहाँ पे एक systematically लिखा. First take each and every of them. Total 4 है ना? So take one at a time and alternate लिखो. EZ EZ. उसके बाद take 2 at a time. मतलब E वाला 2 बार repeat करो. E Z Z. Okay. अगर in case if you have 2 cube हो गया, तब total कितना रहेगा? 8 रहेगा ना? Okay. In that case, what we will do is also take 4 at a time. E, 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 Z, 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 Z. अभी हमें क्या करना है, ऐसा एक्सटेंड करो फिर से, E, E, Z, Z, यहाँ पे फिर से E, Z, E, Z, 8 होने तक. E, E, Z, Z, E, Z, E, Z. So what will be the 4 different isomers? All E, double E, Z, E, Z, E, E, Z, 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 E, E, Z, E, Z, 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 E, Z, Z, Z. Okay. In case if they ask what are the different things, ये सारे ये 8 रहेंगे. If you are having 16, तब क्या करना चाहिए? यहाँ पे alternate लिखा taken 1 at a time, यहाँ पे भी alternate लिखा taken 2 at a time, यहाँ पे भी alternate लिखा taken 4 at a time ना. नेक्स्ट टाइम क्या करेंगे? टोटल कितना रहेंगे?
8 at a time.
नेक्स्ट टाइम टोटल कितना रहेंगे? टोटल 16 रहेगा ना. यहाँ पे 8 है, 16 है.
16.
सो टेक 8 at a time. ओके. इसके बाद क्या करेंगे? 8 at a time. 8 is 8Z. Those will be the all possible combinations. Okay. This particular part I am erasing. Try to remember this. आप लोग अपने notes में लिख लेना. In case if you want to know what are the possible combinations. I hope this is clear. Okay. This is the case when the molecule is unsymmetrical. Okay. Case 2. Molecule is symmetrical. Molecule is symmetrical. इस केस में क्या होगा? Number of geometric isomers will be equal to 2 power n minus 1 plus 2 power p minus 1. You need to remember the formula where p equals to n by 2 if n is even, n plus 1 by 2 if n is odd. Agreed? Okay. This is the formula. You need to calculate the total number of isomers as 2 power n minus 1 plus 2 power p minus 1, where n is again number of geometric centers. I'll give you an example. Please apply the formula and tell me the number of geometrical isomers. Can you observe the molecule is symmetrical? Total number of isomers क्या होगा? Geometric centers are 2. 2 power 2 minus 1 plus 2 power p क्या है? n by 2 ना? If n is even, 2 by 2 minus 1. So this is 2 plus 1, which is equals to 3. Okay. 4 नहीं रहेंगे. You will be having only 3. What is the reason for that? If you mark again, E, E, Z, Z करके mark करो.
2 plus 0 ना?
2 plus 2 power 0 is 1. 2 power 0 है ना?
2 to the power 2 minus 1 का.
2 to the power 2 minus 1. 2 power 1 हो गया ना? 2 power 1 is 2, right? यहाँ पे 2 power 1 minus 1, 2 power 0, 2 power 0 is 1, right? Okay, Harshada? Okay, it's okay. होता है. 3. Reason क्या है? What is the reason for this? If the molecule is symmetrical, these two are not two different compounds. Ez और Ze two different नहीं है. They are the same. Okay. So you need to count them as only one. आया समझ में? Okay, everyone. If you are having 3, if the number of geometric centers are 3, can you tell me the number of isomers? Last. CH3 symmetrically draw करते हैं. CH double bond CH. Please tell me the number of isomers possible using the formula.
8.
8 क्यों रहेगा? सिमेट्रिकल है ना? 8 ही आता है क्या फॉर्मूला से? 2 power 3 minus 1 plus 2 power n is odd.
9.
So it is 3 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1. N plus 1 upon 2 na? Which is equals to 2 square 4 plus 2 which is equals to 6. 9 कभी नहीं आ सकता, मैक्सिमम ही 8 है इसका. अनसिमेट्रिकल रहे तो 2 cube 8. श्रीजित मैक्सिमम है इसका. ओके, सो लेट अस फाइंड आउट which has to be treated as only one. क्या क्या रहेगा इसका? आपको करना क्या चाहिए? 8 चाहिए ना? EZ any doubt? उसके बाद taken 2 at a time. E Z E और एक टोटल 8 है ना? मैं 6 ही मार्क किया है यहाँ पे. अगेन Z यहाँ पे E और Z. एनी डाउट? उसके बाद E another E Z another Z. Okay, बताओ. You need to check which ones will be similar. यहाँ पे देखना EZE and यहाँ पे ZEZ. Agreed? EZE and ZEZ are not considered as two different compounds. They should be the same compound. होगा ऐसा? आपको चेक, आप लोग चेक करना. You need to tell me homework जैसा. I think there is maths lecture now for batch 2. Take this as homework. You need to tell me if it is asymmetrical, you will be having 8. क्या क्या है? EEZ, so on so forth. You need to tell me out of these which two will be similar. यहाँ पे ये दोनों एक जैसा है, इसलिए हम considering this as one compound. ऐसा क्यों कहा? ऑलरेडी आपको एक एग्जांपल भी दिया. ये वाला एग्जांपल लो. 2E4Z and 2Z4E are not two different compounds. They are the same compound. Agreed? वैसा ही आपको मुझे कल you need to tell me which two are similar. Draw these structures and see for yourself which two will be similar. Okay? Okay. We will continue in tomorrow's lecture.